ABC Coast to Coast, Amber. I'm here with Team GCC. They have just rode their bikes across the country, so we're going to find out what that was like. So first of all, you guys made it. Yay! That's awesome. Congratulations. Let's hear it. We have a little crowd here. We got a celebration. You guys made it. It's so exciting.
Also, what's pretty awesome is we reached our goal that we're trying to raise. We're trying to raise $25,000 for a scholarship, and we got it.
Yay! I was going to tell you guys how to donate, but yay! That's awesome. Oh, come on, guys. That's a big deal. Yes, that is amazing. So you raised money for a scholarship program, correct?
Yeah.
So who wants to tell me a little bit about that? I'm kind of jumping around here. You want to talk?
Yes. Sure. So the scholarship is a need-based diversity scholarship for Grove City College. So essentially we're going to give an opportunity to a student who would not otherwise be able to get schooling from Grove City because it's a private institution and it doesn't accept federal funding, so a lot of scholarships aren't allowed to be accepted at Grove City. So kind of an opportunity to give back to all the generous people who have given to us across the country.
That is just absolutely wonderful. I'm sure that's great. And the school's behind you, of course, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so the school knows everything that's going on, and they're...
Oh yeah, fully sponsored us. Yeah, they've been awesome.
That is so wonderful. If you could describe your trip in 3 words or less, who can do it?
Ride of lifetime.
Ride of a lifetime. That's 3 words. Good. You skipped A, but that's good.
I would just say permanent, maybe.
Permanent?
Yeah.
Explain that one.
Just the fact that we reached the scholarship, it's going to be something that's given every year, and the memories obviously will last for the rest of our life.
So this is a renewing scholarship? It's going to continue. So you guys are going to do this every year, or another group is, or?
The school, if we got to 25,000, that was our goal, because if we get that, then it becomes endowed. So every year they replenish the scholarship for a new student. So that's why 25,000 was so important. And I think at this point we're, 35,000? It was 40.
Wow, well above it. That is such a beautiful gift that you've given someone that you haven't even met before. That is really, really awesome. What's one surprising thing that people would be surprised to learn about this trip across country?
For me, the most surprising thing was like the honest generosity of Americans, and we went across the country and we actually only paid for housing twice, and so that means people opened up their homes to us, and we went through so many states where people would buy us food for what we're doing and the cause we're riding for, or would donate to the cause on the trip, and we have a jersey of all the people who contributed, and the jersey is completely full.
Look at that. That is generosity in its true form. This is signed by all the people that either bought food for you or contributed in some way.
Donated the scholarship, contributed in some way, so yeah. And I mean, there's points out that they can get a chance to sign, but this is just kind of a cool thing that we're going to give back to the school so they can hang it up in the Alumni Center as kind of a token of the trip and stuff to be remembered for a while. So.
Wow, what an amazing thing you guys did, and I didn't know that it was going to be renewing scholarship. That is so beautiful. So how did this idea start?
I'll take credit for that one. Me and Will, the other rider, we started junior year of college, came up with this idea, and it's really kind of grown from just some crazy trip that we wanted to do into something a little more than ourselves, which we're actually very proud of now. So it's pretty cool to see the development of it and to bring these guys along, and everyone stepped up in their own way, and it's just amazing that we're here right now. So.
Yeah. So how did you guys meet? You want to take that one?
Yeah, we. Me, Jake, and Jamie were on the same freshman hall, and then Will, who's not here right now, he's still biking, finishing last. Was he was on our hall this year, so we all kind of got to know each other, and Will and Mac were friends. So we didn't know Mac too well before this started, but obviously we know him pretty well now. But yeah, so we just kind of met through college, just kind of living together, living close to each other, and being crazy enough to do something like this. So.
I would imagine you probably developed quite a camaraderie doing this trip, right?
Oh yeah, you can't help it, but I get close to you guys.
Any crazy stories? Who wants to take it? Somebody give me a crazy story. Yeah.
Crazy story.
No names.
There was a time in Montana where we got about 5 feet from a black bear. So
Wow.
yeah, we were just not on the bikes that day either. So not outrunning a black bear.
What'd you do? You run? You froze?
No, he was friendly. So not too aggressive.
We just kind of stood our ground, and we were hiking in Glacier National Park, and he came up to us, so kind of stood the ground, and he went off a different way, so we were kind of lucky.
That's pretty scary. Were you guys all there for that?
Yeah.
You guys were all there for that?
Yeah, we were all there.
Wow. All right. So they had some teamwork for that against a big black bear. So I have reviews on TripAdvisor. Is there any specific place that you guys would recommend, and why? Anybody want to take that one?
Whitefish, Montana.
Whitefish, Montana. That is very specific. Why?
Just unbelievable scenery, mountains, pastures, awesome houses.
We stayed with a couple from our college and alumni, and they live right in the lake. And we went out into the lake, and you look to your left, and there's glacier. It's so beautiful. So it was one of our favorite places for sure. The whole trip.
Whitefish, Montana. See, you find out things on ABC Coast to Coast. Would you agree? Is there any place you can think of?
Yeah, Sandpoint, Idaho. There's a really cool bridge that we took going in, and the sun was setting, and it was just beautiful. But Sandpoint was a cool place, and they've got a lake there as well that's pretty beautiful. So I'd probably say Sandpoint, Idaho is one of my favorites.
Sandpoint, Idaho, and Whitefish, Montana. What kind of preparation did you guys use? Did you train specifically for this trip, or did you kind of learn on the way? Or
We the first week was our training for for the trip.
Training on the road?
We did one training trip that was 4 days long, 200 miles, and that was, I think, 6 weeks before we actually started, and after that we didn't really ride at all. So the first week was our intro, going through the Cascade Mountains. Yeah.
That's quite an intro, I would say. It's not exactly in a gym. That's on the mountains. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. One of my viewers was at Kennywood Amusement Park, I believe, and you guys rode through. She wanted to know, Erin, one of my viewers, wanted to know, did you guys stop and ride the rides, or did you just pedal right through? Did you guys get to stop and enjoy things on your way, or?
We stopped and we rode all the rides. So yeah.
All the rides. That's your answer.
We got on them all. So it was good. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
Pedaling for us, you could say. We have some fun in between the pedaling days. That's for sure.
What tips would you give for a beginner rider? What would you say for someone that either wants to begin riding their bike and learn how to cycle competitively and/or ride across country?
I would say that you can't limit yourself. If you just go out and do it, you'd be surprised how well you could do. We all were not very experienced bikers, minus Ryan, who's our pro. But other than that, we all weren't very good bikers. But we went out and did it, and look where we are right now.
Yeah. What's your biggest sense of accomplishment? Finishing it? Is that the biggest sense of accomplishment?
Getting up some mountains too. Like going through some of the mountains in the first part of the trip is grueling to go up 3 hours, 4 hours straight up mountain passes. So those were some good times too. But as we got here and see the ocean, there's not many better feelings. So
So you put it on the lowest resistance, I guess, and then. Okay. I'm a very novice biker, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. I just, ride along the water. Meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. This was really great meeting you. Keep in touch, guys. Keep in touch. Absolutely. This is ABC Coast to Coast with Team GCC, who rode their bikes coast to coast. And we're saying thank you so much to Team GCC from Grove City College. Bye, guys.